Hey, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who have summoned this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth, risk their life to do so. Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lord willing, you brothers get something from this video. Lord willing, I can help out in any way I can. Okay, this is Sirach 26. It's going to be a little bit about what your mind frame should be like when you're dealing with women. You know what I mean? In this world and in this society, understand that we live in a society to where your downfall can be women, and the reason why I make a video about it is because they destroy kingdoms, man. You know what I mean? If you don't have your wits about yourself, they'll get you. Okay, they'll get you, and Satan uses them. You know what I mean? He uses them, to try to get you. Okay, this is Sirach 26:2. I'll start at 1. It says, "Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double." Okay, a virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. Okay, so that's that's sort of what having a strong relationship with a woman can do, or having a so-called submissive, or a submissive woman, right? Which, I think women should automatically be submissive. So that's why I say so-called, right? Because you live in a very feministic society, or we live in a sick feministic society where it's almost sickening if a woman see another woman be so-called submissive, which that's what she's supposed to be, okay? But, it brings peace unto you, okay, if you have a virtuous wife, right? This is 3. It says, "A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord." Now, look, that's a gift from the Most High, okay? A good wife is a gift from the Most High, okay? And I'm a younger man, so I'm glad that I was able to receive this, in my earlier years rather than my later years, so I can always stay and be ahead of the game when it comes to something as big as this, okay? We don't make much videos about it, but we do make some videos about it to touch on it because, men lose their wits for women, man, and you don't want to go out over look at men in jail, look at men who catch cases, look at what men do, the power of that thing between their legs, you know what I mean? It could lead you left if you allow it to, okay? It says, "A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the Lord." Slakim. "A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. 4. Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart toward the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance." What in the world? Okay. This is 5. It says, I don't know what happened there, but this is 5. It says, "There be 3 things that mine heart feareth, and for the 4th I was so afraid, the slander of a city." I'm gonna go down. This is 6. It says, I'm gonna go down. I'm just gonna get to the point. This is 6. It says, But a grief of a heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicateth withal. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, and he that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. Okay, an evil wife. It says an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, and like holding her, is like holding a scorpion. A scorpion will sting you. Okay, and it's poisonous, right? This is 8. It says, "A drunken woman and a gatter A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger. Right? A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad. So what that mean, right? Well, obviously a woman that drink too much, and a woman that always want to go out. Always want to be about, around and about, going this place, going that place, clubbing, going this, going to that bar. You don't need to be with nothing like that, man. You know what I mean? We don't live those type of lifestyles to indulge in that. Now it's cool to go out every now and again. You got to keep a balance. But at the same time, we don't indulge heavy into the, you can't be, we trying to distance ourselves from the world. She going towards the world. You know what I mean? And with that, you can't always indulge in the madness that because she gonna have you, she'll take the fight out you. She gonna have you doing all kind of stuff if you allow her to. You know what I mean? But you gotta have power over that. Okay? You gotta have power over that to shake that. Okay? It says, this is, I'll just run it back. It's 8. It says, a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth a great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids and all these. If you look at all this makeup, all this, all these fake lashes, all these big, huge, all this stuff, it just gives off and it tells you, what kind of women we dealing with. You know what I mean? What kind of sick backwards mind that the society got the people in. This is where, to the point to where, like, you gotta be almost able to accept the fact that a woman might cheat on you, or a woman will and can and has the ability to cheat on you in any given moment. So you don't put your all into that. You put your all into this word, Sophia, which is your main woman, which is this wisdom, this knowledge, this truth. Because with this wisdom, knowledge, and truth, you get scriptures like these that teach you how to move. And I show you how to move, according to righteousness. Okay? It says, this is 10, it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Okay? And if you got these, I want to touch on this too, you got these Babylonian fathers out here. If you're not a man in this truth, you lost, and 10 times out of 10, your family lost. And you don't know how to, you telling your daughter, you feeding your daughter's ego, because scriptures tell you that, a new thing is being placed in the earth where a woman shall surpass a man, and that's exactly what happened. That's to a T. That's exactly what happened. You know what I mean? You got men out here doing all kind of sorts and dying for women. You know what I mean? And it's not, and going to jail behind a woman. And she gonna do whatever putting your hands on a woman. She gonna do whatever you trying to stop her to do. Ain't nothing you can do to stop her from doing that. You know what I mean? You have to understand that. So that's why you don't get too entangled emotionally with these women. They're supposed to be emotional entangled with you, not you with them. You're supposed to be with this word first. You seek after this power that this word has. You seek after Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai because we are his wife. Okay? And guess what? The reason why our women act like this is because we went off. Okay? We went off. Doesn't give them an excuse to act like this. But understand that we, if we didn't go off and we didn't, break the law, statutes, and commandments, we wouldn't be living like how we live. We wouldn't be doing the things that we doing, Okay, so guess what? Now that we know this word, we know this truth, we keep our head on forward. Okay, we keep our head on straight. We follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities. And we teach this word and teach this truth and live by it to the best of our abilities. Obviously, you can't do everything, right? In a society, it's a wicked society. You ain't gonna be able to do everything. But we do what we can, okay? It says, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against you, see? So don't be surprised that she trespass against you, okay? It hurt. It's tough. It hurt and it's tough, right? but you kind of almost got to you got to know that it can happen to you, you know? Almost expect it. Don't expect it, but expect it. You know what I mean? You know, don't assume that's what's going on, but, you know, you always pray about it, but don't ever put it past her, okay? This is 12. It says, she will open her mouth. Check this out. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, right? When he hath found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By her every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Come on, man. Come on. You know, by every head she will sit down and open her quiver to every arrow. So to use, you know, another term, she gonna open her legs up to every man that, you know, that she want. Okay? She gonna open her legs up to every man that she want. So you gotta kind of know, like, this is what goes on. Okay, this is what happens. You know what I mean? This society is overly wicked. This society is overly. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Lucky. Right here. You know, society is overly wicked. The society it puts that, it upholds that. And what happened was, now everything is backwards. Now everything is, you know, upside down, you know, but it's being overturned slowly but surely, you know. And when the real righteous men get in power, ain't gonna be none of that shit. You know, ain't gonna be none of that disobeying. Ain't gonna be none of that. You know, ain't gonna be none of that even with men. You know, ain't gonna be none of that disrespecting and selling your wife and, you know, for money and all that shit. Ain't gonna be none of that. Okay, it's gonna be righteousness, period. And yes, a man can have more than one woman. A man should have more than one woman. We are made to have more than one woman. Okay, read Isaiah 4:1. It tells you in that day, 7 women should cling on to one man. Okay, look at Solomon. You know, even though his downfall was women, right? He had 1,000 wives. Okay, you know, look at Jacob. You know, this is Proverbs 31:1. It says, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. Check that his mother taught him. His mother gave him game. The words of King Lemuel, Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Okay? And run that back. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings, man. Okay? Don't do it. And the reason why you don't do it, because what? She will destroy you. You know, she will destroy you. Let me get this. Let me get this real quick. So you see how important this is, man. It's very important y'all get this, man. Man, bear with me. Slovakia. Man, where's it at? Right here. Did I just read this? No, I didn't read this. You know, I could just grab this. Go back to this, I grab this. Man, I grab this. This is some good. This is Sirach 25. I started at 13. It says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Oh, my goodness. and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. All right? Her wickedness is high, man. It's high. Don't be naive to the madness, man. Don't do that. Don't be naive to the madness. You can't focus on that. You got to focus on his word, focus on his truth. Do this word, do this truth with sincerity, and let the Lord handle that. Okay? It's easier said than done. I'm speaking to myself as well. It's easier said than done, but that's something that we got to do because we had no control of that. We're not in our power now, right now. We're getting our power back, surely. Surely we're getting our power back, but until we fully have it back, guess what? This is something we got to watch out for. This is something you got to you can't be naive to this, So if something do happen, you was already, all right, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you instead of her being 10 steps ahead of you. Okay, Sirach 25:16 says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house. It's like I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Let a portion of a sinner fall upon her. Okay? Let a sinful man go do that. Go deal with that. Because she ain't going to do nothing but do the same thing to him. Okay? This is 21. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Okay? A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Okay? Look, so she do what she's supposed to. She maintain her husband. She's full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Okay? It's 23. It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. And that's no lie. That's no joke. This is 24. Yeah, she gonna make you weak. She you worrying about her. She doing. I'm telling you, she gonna make you weak, and she knows that. But when she knows that, it's over with. You can't let her know that. You be weak in private. If you can't handle it, don't never do it in front of her, because once she see that she got you, it's over. Okay, it's 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. Don't give her no passage. Don't give her liberty to gather abroad, because she's not wise. She's gonna get into every little thing that she can get into. Okay, especially if her heart desire it. Oh man, this 26 says, if she go not as thou wouldest, check this out, and you got to be strong enough to do this. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, so if she don't do what you ask her to do, or she's not following, your commands, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. You got to be able to do that. You have to be able to do that. Okay? You got to be able to do that. That's part of being a man, man. That's part of being a man. Okay? But with that, Lord willing, video is edifying. Lord willing, you brothers got something from this video. Man, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim Kakodash for giving me the spirit to do this video. I want to tell you brothers to keep pushing. I want to tell you brothers to keep it going, man. Lord willing, we stay pushing. Lord willing, we stay in His word and His truth heavy. Okay, especially in the times I'll be coming up in. Lord willing, I can continue to push these videos on the highways, byways, and these videos through the week, every day to feed the flock. So with that, Lord willing, videos edifying. I want to say all praises to you. How much you shot? Tell you brothers, keep pushing. Shalom, Makim, stay up. Shalom.